Hi, this is my second video, so Craft Room Tour round 2. I've swapped things over and organised things a little bit more since we moved in. So I've got all my colouring pencils and things here, watercolour pencils, jelly plate and cards and that under there on my stamping platform. I've got lots of bits and pieces in this trolley, some smoothies and brushes and things. So yes, I've moved things around and I've also decided to do this one with my camera on landscape instead of portrait. So this is as it was before, just a little bit neater. I've just taken some of the stamps and stencils out, and this I think you saw last time on the top. If you haven't seen my first video, and you can stand to watch it in portrait, I do a little bit more explanation. That's all packaging and stuff underneath there. I've still got my recycling box, which I've just emptied, and my bin bag. So we've got still things up here, but I've got a bit more room. I made a bit more room, so I've got some old CD cases here. This is what I've been doing, some cataloguing of some stamps. So I've got my folder, and what I've got in my folder is I've got all my Lavinia stamps all stamped out. Sorry for the shakes. So I've got fairies on this one. I've got a couple of sheets of those, but you don't want to see absolutely everything. Underwater things. So just lots of bits and pieces from my Lavinia stamps and my pound stamps, which I actually have over here. So these are my pound stamps here. So for instance, if I wanted the pine cone, so this mini pine cone here, I would have a look at number 15 and go, yes, where is it? Oh, there's number 15 and there's my pine cone. So I used to just trawl through it, and it was such a pain and took hours, and it actually put me off crafting, not being able to find things. So at least I've done that. I've also, so for instance on here, I've put the stamps in CD cases, and I've opened this already. So there we go. So number 1 here, so it says number 1 there. It's number 1, and it says it's in case number 1, and there it is. If I wanted to do some garden poppies, this is a new stamp that I've bought that I only used once. I will go to number 7. Oh, there it is. Number 7. And I can take it out and stamp with it. So I've already stamped the card in the background. So I've got an English bluebell. So what I generally do, I get them out, I'll put them in here so I don't lose them, and then when I've finished, if I've got lots out, I can have a look in my folder, but if not, I will just have a look here and pop them out, and then I can pop them away again, and I can look through this so I can see exactly what I want to create and where it is. And I can also, when I'm ordering stamps, I can also see if I've already got them, and I don't order 2 of everything. I've got my bigger stamps in there, so I just need a folder for those, I think. Printer paper. Now, I don't know if you remember, my cutters were up here, my guillotines, and I've put them down here now, so they're easier to access. It was a pain trying to move everything to get them down. And there's some bits and pieces up there, you know, what every crafter needs. I've still got my pens. Oh, just kicked my chair. Still got my pens and things like that up here, but they're easy access and I can just get them down. Oh, you're probably wondering what this is. I'll show you. Let's move that out of the way. Oh, I've got a background there that I'm keeping flat under my mat. I have to stamp that up. Okay, so let me show you this. This was a box which had my boots in that my husband bought me for Christmas. And I've stored the A4 stamps behind, still in the box, and then I ripped up a box to sort of like create a further shelf storage area in the front. So what I do is I've got my All and Create stamps here, and for instance if I wanted Through the Meadows, Tracy Evans, I can just move it forward, pull it out, and there we go. There's my Through the Meadows, and I just pop it off from there, and I can use it and then pop it back when I've finished, which is easier said than done with one hand. Oops, that's gone in there. There we go. Oh, I can still do it. That's not too bad. So I can just look through here. And here at the front, I've got some more stamps and some stencils. Oh, sorry. So, for instance, if I wanted my heel masks from Lavinia, all I do is I move that forward. There they are. And I can use those heel masks. I've used board, some quite thick board, and cut it up. So then I can look for lots of things that I need. So if I was going to do cobblestone stencil, there it is. And if I wanted, here, like I've got all my acrylic blocks here to stamp with, so they're flexible. And then I can look at, oh yes, I fancy doing something with triangles, and there's my lots of triangles stencil. So it does make it so much easier. I haven't catalogued them anywhere, so I can just have a look here if I want to order some. There we go. So a lot of people do ask, how do people catalogue all their stencils, or how do they store them? Well, I didn't want to spend any money, so I just used cardboard boxes and bits of cardboard. I spent a little bit of money on these poppy envelopes, but to be honest with you, they weren't that expensive, and it was well worth it to be able to store them. I mean, stamps get expensive, so it's good to be able to keep them nice. I've got everything in there that I need as well. Oh, that's the book I was making. It's got a bit of a wonky spine. I was doing a workshop and I have only got as far. I was doing some backgrounds for it, but I will do it at some point. I've been a bit busy with everything else. So let's just put my background back, just so it can get a bit flatter, hopefully. If not, I can always bend it and stuff. I've still got up here, I've still got bits and pieces for all my decoupage stuff. And those don't shut very well, so what I have to do is push it up with a ruler. Rulers come in handy. So I push it up with that, and then it shuts. And push that one up. And push it up again. And push that one up. It's a lot quicker with two hands. Okay. And up here I've still got all my bits and pieces. As you can see, they do rub on the canvases on the top. So lots of bits and pieces in here, and acrylic paints on there. Still got my card. I was going to go through it and throw some stuff out, but I can't bear to throw anything out. I don't know if you're like me as a crafter. Can't bear to throw anything out. So that's my craft room as it is at the moment. So I hope you enjoyed the landscape view and the fact that you might have some more ideas about how to store some stamps. So thank you very much. I might do it again when I clean it up even more. Bye for now.